friends, welcome to Virtual Services Academy by Z.A.Langah. In today's talk, I will be speaking on thesis statement of essay. Guys, as you know, the thesis statement is very important component of essay writing, and it is better to understand thesis statement. Without understanding thesis statement, you may face problem in writing your essay. Therefore, I have decided to give a talk on thesis statement, and it is also a very formal presentation on thesis statement. Objective is simple to apprise the young aspirants who are new, who have just started preparation for competitive exams and also lack resources or they are unable to go to academies to learn essay writing. I am here to teach them free of cost, and I am also available on my WhatsApp and email address to give free of cost assessment to them. So let's go to the presentation and let me discuss each and every aspect of thesis statement so that you are able to properly develop your own thesis statement while attempting any essay. So as I will be giving presentation on thesis statement of essay, and I hope that you will learn how to develop your own thesis statement for essay writing. This is a scheme of presentation. I will try to define a thesis statement, its meaning and definition, and then I will let you know about the thesis statement of an essay topic. What are ingredients or components of thesis statement, its qualities and characteristics, and most important of all these is position of thesis statement in an introductory part of essay. There are so many candidates who during attempt of essay underline thesis statement, and I will also be discussing on this whether it should be underlined or not, and then obviously significance of thesis statement in essay, and finally how to prove your thesis statement. I hope you will watch this video till end so that you are able to fully comprehend my message and my talk on this very special topic. First of all, it is important to understand the meaning of thesis. Thesis is a statement or a theory that is put forward as a premise to be maintained or proved. Another meaning is that a long essay or dissertation involving personal research written by a candidate for a college degree. And after the meaning, I would just let you know the definition of the thesis statement. Thesis statement is a short statement, normally of one sentence, that summarizes the main point or your claim of an essay or research paper. It is developed, supported, and explained in the text by means of examples and evidence. And I'm just sharing you that I'm going to describe this in detail little later. Here my objective was to just apprise you, just to educate you, just to inform you about the meaning and definition of thesis statement. And I believe that it is very simple, it is self-explanatory, and you will be able to grasp its meaning and message. So what is thesis statement of an essay topic? Normally we can define that thesis statement is your stance on a topic. In other words, we can say that it is your answer to the question. And most important thing to note is that it is your clear position on particular topic. In other way, we can put it as it is reply to the question as expected by the examiner. So thesis statement is combination of your reply, answer, position to the question of essay. It is main thing because thesis statement is everything, and I am going to discuss how you can develop thesis statement. I am going to discuss it in the coming slides. So it is also important to understand the ingredients or components of a thesis statement. What is it about and how is it about? And since you are clear that you have to say yes to a certain question in essay, or you have to say no to a certain question of essay, but the most important thing is that how you are going to give your thesis statement, how you are going to give that answer. So here is the answer to your question. Your thesis statement can be a simple sentence, or it can be a compound sentence, or even a complex sentence. Simply, it is what, how, and why of your stance. Say, for example, you are given topic democracy has failed in Pakistan. So, how you are going to answer this question? Whether you agree that democracy has failed in Pakistan or not, first of all, you need to decide whether you agree or not. Once you have decided yes, democracy has failed in Pakistan, so your thesis statement or simply your answer to the question would be clear, and like this you can say democracy has failed in Pakistan because of many challenges. So this is your stance. You are not to say that yes, democracy has failed in Pakistan, but your sentence should be affirmative or negative, like democracy has not failed in Pakistan, or you can say that democracy has no doubt failed in Pakistan because of many challenges. So you can take one point or another point, and during your entire discussion in body part of essay you have to prove your thesis statement. And guys, I believe that this is very much clear to you. I am trying to keep all things very simple for you, so that even the new beginners who even don't know the ABC of thesis statement are able to fully comprehend my message or what I want to say on thesis statement. So yes, now you have understood the thesis statement, its meaning and message, and what it should be. But another important aspect of thesis statement is its qualities and characteristics. Your thesis statement should be direct and active sentence. I hope you know the meaning of a direct and active sentence. Your thesis statement must be a direct and active sentence language. It should be clear and in very simple language. Don't try to be complex. Don't try to use difficult and far-fetched or uncommon words. Use simple language and avoid, as I discussed, avoid bombastism, avoid bombastic and flowery language. Don't try to use words or language which is not used in a daily interaction, daily communication, which is old and stereotyped. You have to use simple and clear language. It should be a very strong statement, not dull, incomplete, and disjointed. It should be a compact sentence, full with your viewpoint and full with your skills of language. This is very important point, that is about position of thesis statement. First of all, you need to understand what should be the position of thesis statement in your essay. I hope you know, but the beginners or the newcomers who even don't know about essay writing, they must pay their attention and listen this talk attentively. Thesis statement comes in your introductory paragraph. That is the first paragraph of your essay. About the position of thesis statement in the introductory paragraph, there are different opinions of experts, that it should be in the start, it should be in the middle, or it should be the end. But my question to you is, please use your mind and ask yourself what should be its position. Where do you put your thesis statement in an essay? I hope you have got an idea about its position, but the ideal position according to experts, and I also agree with them, is that thesis statement should be at the end of introductory paragraph. Once you have started deconstructing your topic and giving background information, starting with general statements and evidence and supporting statements. When you are done with this one, then at the end you have to give your answer. The answer are the thesis statement as discussed in preceding slides. Now, as I discussed at the start, there are so many candidates who underline thesis statement. But my question from them is why to underline? And what is take of experts on this? It is quite unnecessary and uncalled for. Underlining thesis statement is very much irritating for the examiner. Why? Because examiner is a very well-versed person, very well-versed and experienced professor who has been teaching essay throughout his career, and it is like teaching one's grandmother to underline the thesis statement. It is not necessary, it is not required by the law, it is not required by the rules, it is not required as per practice. Please don't underline your thesis statement, because the expert or the examiner who is professor, he is very well versed and he knows which sentence is thesis statement and where it has been used. He knows each and everything. You are there to follow the technical requirements of essay, and underlining thesis statement is never the technical requirement, and you are never asked to underline it. Go through the textbooks of essays where technical aspects of essay are discussed. You won't find anything like underlining the thesis statement. So please avoid underlining thesis statement. What is significance of thesis statement? We have discussed so many things about thesis statement, and in this slide I am going to discuss the significance of the thesis statement. Thesis statement is convenient for writers because you know reading or writing of simple sentence that what was your stance on that particular topic. It keeps you focused on your answer, and there are slight chances of your deviation from your answer. Once thesis statement has been given, there are less chances of any confusion. Both confusion at your end and confusion at the examiner's end is avoided. Examiner, who is very experienced guy, understands that the candidate has given a clear and powerful thesis statement in a certain part of introductory paragraph. Thesis statement is important because it gives you a viewpoint on particular topic. It is very important, and all the essay writers highly recommend giving thesis statement in your introductory paragraph. And I believe that there are many candidates who even don't know the technical requirements of essay, and even they attempt and pass the essay. This is because of many reasons, especially the candidates who don't even practice technical requirements of essay pass essay, because these guys have extensive reading and they have been regularly engaged in writing practice. That's why they don't need to follow the technical requirements. But these are very few, and for others it is important and critical that they must follow the technical requirements of essay and use thesis statement in their introductory paragraph. Once you have given thesis statement on a particular topic, be very clear whether you agreed with the question or disagreed, and then don't swing in between yes and no. Either be on no or either be on the yes. However, you can give another side of the story, like what others say, not what you say. This is called antithesis, which I will discuss in coming talks. And your task is to just prove your thesis with your facts, figures and supporting material, and when you are going to conclude your discussion, recap your thesis statement and entire discussion in the concluding part of your essay. If you have done all these things, if you have followed all the technical requirements as discussed, then you are done with your essay, and there are more chances of your success in your essay. So thank you very much. So guys, I am done with my talk on thesis statement, its significance, its position, its importance in essay writing, and I believe that this talk is going to give you a lot of information, and this is going to help you in overcoming the mistakes you are making while developing a thesis statement. I will give more talks in future on essay and English composition and other subjects, but you know, this is a new channel and I am trying to develop material depending on the availability of time. It is all free, and I am also available for free of cost assessment. If you like my channel, please go to YouTube and subscribe Virtual Civil Services Academy by Z.A.Langah, so that you may get notification of all my talks and get maximum benefits from them. And also share the links with needy and potential aspirants who you know, so that they may also get benefit and they may also get free of cost assessment from me. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.